Previously on Spellbound. So I learned how to use a death storage just so I could learn how to semi-safely store certain items. And then I moved my house to Hasidius because I need to start using those Renar seeds. Unfortunately though, I didn't have much super compost to use them with. After that, I used up all my existing Renar weeds to make prayer potions. Wasn't really any reason for it now, but I'm gonna need them in the future. And after some tedious inventory organizing, I grabbed everything I needed to store so that I can go do some Soul Wars. And you can't have Soul Wars without opening crates. So, that's what I did. I was going for runes and arrows and bolts and cash and other rune items. Anything that I could basically get money out of because I needed to make 4 mil total. Give or take. So I sold off the runes to the Mage Guild, and then I sold the arrows and bolts to the Polnovitz General Store so that I could buy them back with my main. Is it cheating? I don't know. Last but not least, I used some of my gold ore and the diamonds and rubies I got from Soul Wars to round out the cash stack. So I'll see you in the next episode where we full clear that bitch. Hey, what's shakin'? I'm Roldy, and welcome back to Spellbound. The rule is simple. I can only attack things using magic. Everything else is fair game. So without further ado, let's begin. Oh boy, I usually don't ask this early on, but if you're enjoying the series, I would really appreciate a like and subscribe, especially on this episode. Nothing's ever taken more out of me than the 80 hours I spent at MTA. Alrighty, as you can see, I am burning through the cash that I made at the end of last episode to buy runes. Don't ask me how, but I forgot to record the first 7,000 nature runes because, your guess is as good as mine. So much for the rune buying montage that I was going to put in here to satisfy that IOU from 2 episodes ago, but it is what it is. Anyway, I need about 13,000 nature runes, 4,682 law runes, and somewhere between 2,000 and 6,000 cosmic runes. Unfortunately, I can't buy the cosmic runes here, and I'll have to grab those from Ollie Morrison down in the desert, so we'll get on that in a second. But, after we're done buying all these, it's off to the Mage Training Arena. And with that law rune out of the way, I think I've got all the runes I need. Time for a change of scenery. Ooh, a crashed star. I'm first here too, so, oh, yeah, no, I can't actually even mine this thing. Oh well, if I can't have the bonus for finding it first, nobody can. It seems like it was only 1 or 2 episodes ago that I made a big deal out of making this Ring of Wealth. But, I'm gonna get rid of it. Because I need the inventory space and I need to wear the Ring of Dueling, because I'm going to need the teleports. You know, it's amazing how long I've played this game for and still don't know things like this existed. The only reason I know that you can buy runes from Ollie Morrison is because of the Deserted series from X Rakeen. So, shoutouts to him for telling the whole world about this. And, yeah, I went ahead and did the Rogue Trader mini quest, just the rune buying part, so that I could buy cosmic runes without having to trek all the way to the wilderness, because he's the only shop that's not out there, aside from the ones in Prifddinas and all that you can buy them from. Now, Ollie has a weird mechanic about him that you open the boxes of runes for a discount using Sudoku. And thank God the Sudoku solver exists on RuneLite, because if it didn't, I would never be able to get into them, because I've never solved a single Sudoku puzzle in my life. I got nothing else to add to that. I cheated whatever. It doesn't matter how much more convenient that is, it still takes a tremendous amount of time to buy cosmic runes at like 20 to 30 a pop because it's random how much are there. So I'll settle for 2,600 and I think it's time to, well, feed my cat. The kitten gobbles up the fish. And let's head on over to the Mage Training Arena.
Hello. I am 420 Ecstatic Ember, Monitor of Installation 69. Designation, Mage Training Arena. I've been expecting you. I hope you enjoy your stay, Reclaimer.
Oh man, where to even begin? Well, here we are, the Mage Training Arena. I am not looking forward to this grind. I know full well how painful it's going to be, just from trying to get bones to peaches. So, what are we looking for? Well, I need full infinity, the Bones to Peaches spell, the Mage's book, and every single wand available in the shop. As I've mentioned before, the full infinity is to replace the swamp bark armor that I was originally going to go for. But, yeah, it's going to take a fair amount of time. According to the wiki, just the Mage's book alone takes 11.5 hours. And, yeah, there's a lot of pieces here. So if my calculations are correct, it'll take roughly 55 hours of constant gameplay without missing a click. Which is not going to happen. So I'm anticipating well over 70 hours. Who the fuck is calling me? Well, that was rude of them. Here I am trying to record and they're just blowing up my phone. Hey, your car's done. You need a new light bulb for your license plate. Anyway, I grabbed my sorting hat here so that I can start doing the rooms, because unfortunately you need to keep this progress hat, pizzazz hat, whatever it's called, with you while you're actually doing the rooms. So, yeah. Oh my goodness. I look like an idiot. So there are 4 main rooms to the Mage Training Arena, and those are the Telekinetic Theater, the Alchemist Playground, the Creature Graveyard, and the Enchanter's Chamber. Now, before diving into the rooms themselves, let's talk a little bit about the rewards. So, I definitely want to grab the Infinity Robes, and the Master Wand, and Bones to Peaches, as you can see here. But there is one object that's not listed here, and that is the Mage's Book. Now, to me, the Mage's Book is the most useless item on this list, because it's just a plus 15 magic bonus, and the Tome of Water is more accurate if I'm actually using water spells, which I'll have to do in the future anyway. But I can't justify not getting it if I'm going to full clear the Mage Arena. Now, in order to buy everything from the Mage Arena shop, I need 2,675 telekinetic points, 2,675 graveyard points, 3,075 alchemist points, and a whopping 27,500 enchanting points. So with all that in mind, let's stop wasting time and get to it. First thing on the list is Bones to Peaches. It'll make the rest of this grind much more bearable. Alright, 3 rooms down and only 1 to go, and unfortunately, it's the graveyard room, and I've been dreading this since I started the grind. Let's get it over with. Doing the graveyard room with just bones to bananas is horrible. You almost can't sustain not taking damage. But 1 more point to go. That's all she wrote. How long was I in there for? It's winter. Oh my god. The snow looks beautiful though, I'm not gonna lie.
Engage.
Oh, big XP drop.
To infinity and beyond!
You're a wizard, Harry.
Goodbye, old friend.
Farewell. I'll be eagerly awaiting your return, Reclaimer.
Holy satisfaction, that was a grind. But I still need one more piece to make myself a proper mage, because my cape is rather lacking at the moment. But 100 magic bonus, even. Let me tell you, that looks so clean. I'm very satisfied with this. But as I mentioned before, the Tome of Water here, it might be a lower magic bonus, but if I'm using water spells, 20% accuracy on top of 93 would add 18.6 bonus. And 18.6 plus 93 is 111.6. So if I need to hit things with accuracy, the Tome of Water's far superior. Also take a look at that log. Oh my god. 11 for 11. Beautiful. Just a couple loose ends to tie up after that grind. This room, the Telekinetic Room, is by far and wide the worst room of the Mage Training Arena. It takes so long, and I'm only wearing the Infinity Robes here for aesthetic purposes because, well, I want to look good for the clip. But I wore full Graceful pretty much the entire time and was still struggling for run energy. It's just that bad. This also happens to be the room where I get my final magic level. Well, of the grind. I'll be getting plenty more, don't worry. But if you're wondering, I managed to get all the way from 87 to 91 magic, which is great. Now, all I need to do is the Fremenic quests, all the way up to Dream Mentor, which I also managed to get 85 combat while I was here. And if I do all those with a Wizard's Mind Bomb, I will be able to cast Vengeance, which is going to be very important later on. You know, it just wouldn't be an old school video if someone didn't point out the funny sex number ×2. Oh, please send help. I'm so immature. Speaking of the Enchanting Room, this is actually my favorite room here because you can pretty much sustain AFK magic for free by being in here. All you need is 68 magic because Enchant Dragonstone gives you 5 points per enchant, at bare minimum. Usually a little bit more when you hit the bonus or get the Dragonstones. And Cosmic Runes from the shop cost 5 points. So if you get 5 points for one cast, that costs 1 Cosmic Rune. You see where I'm going with this. So the other room I kind of enjoy at Mage Training Arena, and now I say that loosely because I don't truly enjoy it. It's very click intensive, but it's at least good experience. And that's because it doubles the experience, more or less, that you get for High Alchemy. So, if you're getting 65 experience as a base for High Alchemy, and then you alch the item worth 30 coins each, every coin you turn in is worth 2 experience. So basic math will tell you that you get an additional 60 experience per alch, which brings it up to 125. Now, you can alch about 1,000 items an hour in this room if you're really good, and that takes you to over 120k experience an hour. I rarely got that because there were a lot of times where I would just stop moving and sit still and AFK or just log out. But it was good experience. Now, the other cool thing about this room is every now and again certain items will be free, which means you don't use the nature rune at all but just get the experience. And I would always try and alch the thing that was 30 if it was free consistently. But I would also go out of my way to get the 15s sometimes, you know, if it were close by. It was worth it sometimes. Towards the end, though, I didn't care. I just wanted it done as fast as possible. But I ended up saving about 1,000 nature runes in the whole ordeal. Also, you may notice that I'm getting a warning message popping up saying if you turn in more than 12k, you'll get nothing for it. So I never went over 12k to test that. But it's annoying getting that message, so I would usually turn it in at about 10k as soon as I got the message, but I figured at least one time I have to go for that huge XP drop of 24k. And then we come to my least favorite room, the Graveyard Room. I don't have a whole lot to say about this room. Don't throw your peaches in the chute. Only use the bananas for points because you don't get any bonus ones. People being underneath you and using the same pile doesn't really affect your points per hour. Sure, it might be annoying, but it is what it is. It's not really hurting. But something that is interesting, if you have to talk to someone and you're trying to, you know, be in group chat, or if you just have to walk away for a second but you don't want to log out, all you got to do is open up a menu. Check it out, your boy's Rendy 2.0. I'm here stalling the game. I can sit here indefinitely and take no damage. And when I finally do leave the menus, I'll only take 2 damage total. It doesn't stack up. It's kind of nice. One other important tidbit to go over, I did a fair bit of farming while I was at the Mage Training Arena. Well, I say a fair bit, but it really didn't take me long at all to go through the 42 Renar seeds I had. If anyone remembers from last episode, great. I barely remember where I started because I'm not paying that much attention. But at the same time, I'll have over 1,000 doses of prayer potion once I am done with this farm run. And with that final prayer potion there, if I just go ahead and turn them into 1 doses, I should have enough to get a few doses over 1,000. Yeah, if anyone actually cares about what's in the looting bag. Ta-da! Yep, I've got a little under 1,100 prayer doses for a rainy day. Ho ho ho, Merry Christmas. Do not, under any circumstances, I repeat, do not, Urban Dictionary, what pink socks mean. And now I want to wrap things up on a slightly more serious note. With 2021 wrapping up, it's no secret that not everyone sees eye to eye with Christmas. And usually, I'm one of those people. But you know what? I made it my mission this year to have a good Christmas and enjoy it with my family, and I did. And now I hope everyone else had the opportunity to do the same, but if you didn't, just know that you can always find a friend here. Before I roll out of here, I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you for watching this and for commenting and just the general support that you've shown. It's been the one thing that's kept me grounded through this shit show of a year. So, without further ado, let's say good riddance to 2021 and hello 2022. I'll see you all there.